say a few words.
Yeah.
Get over here, Mr. Castle.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I also meant, I forgot to mention Mr. Doug Jobson, our legislator, just walked in the room. I think he has something to say. This gentleman to my right, I'll start with Mr. Basico. He's 44. You remember, probably drove many of our children around, if not us. I see a hand go up right away. Mr. Ayers has been driven around from Haverstraw Transit. 44 years, Mr. Basico, correct? A veteran of the Navy, I believe, and 44 years as well at Literally Laboratories. Am I correct? Okay. That's a lot of years of work, and I know you're a family man, and to put that time and effort in to, obviously to raise your children, and who is it? I was in Mr. Basico's house the other day, and I believe it's your grandson is in the Navy as well?
Yeah, right.
And he has a grandson in the Navy as well, and he's serving right now. Or is he
He's
not?
working for the Navy.
Okay, he's working for the Navy right now.
No,
Oh, very, very good.
separated.
This gentleman to my right, Mr. Basico, if you'll notice, if you go down Central Highway and Filer's Lane, you'll always see that corner there that is always looking sharp and cleaned up, and the grass is cut, and there's never a weed there, there's never a piece of trash there. That's all due to this gentleman right here, Mr. Basico. He goes out. I know he's had a few small little health issues lately, so he hasn't been out as much, but this is a gentleman that goes out and gives so much of his time and goes out and does the work for us, and makes us look good, and makes our town look good, and makes us proud to be part of this town. I'm going to jump to the gentleman to his right, Mr. Castles. I can give some stories, some fishing stories Mr. Castles would tell me many, many, many years ago. Step over here if you will, Mr. Castles. I don't want you to be behind the thing here.
Yeah.
And Mr. Castles was, I'm going to go back probably 25 years ago when I had my store in Stony Point. He used to come in every day for a slice of pizza, and he would be the guy. If you don't know Mr. Castles, you're going to know him when I tell you this. He's the guy who drives around town with a boat out the back of the truck. It always was sticking about 3/4 out, and a little flag on the end so nobody would hit it. Always had a little cigar, if I recall, correct?
Not anymore.
Used to. Those things are bad for you. We don't do that anymore. But both of these gentlemen, Mr. Basico, as I said, goes out and does filers and Central Highway and cleans up. And over the past few months, I've been asking my sewer department, because they're down there bright and early in the morning, who is doing all this work around the seawall, around the Riverfront Park, and along that area. And this is the gentleman I find out. I believe he's down there before sunrise, many mornings.
After Hogan.
All right. Again, these are two gentlemen. How many years at U.S. Gypsum, Mr. Bates?
36.
36 years at U.S. Gypsum. You retired out of there, correct?
Yeah.
Local guys working hard for our town, local guys that care about our town, and just local guys that really want to keep our town looking beautiful, and they do that. And I'm very proud and honored to be here tonight with the town board, with Legislator Jobson, and the taxpayers of Stony Point to thank you and honor you tonight. We have a few plaques here. I'll just read, they both say the same, obviously the different name. This is an Outstanding Citizens Award presented to Doug Castles and Mr. Basico in appreciation of the great job you do in helping keep Stony Point looking so great. You are a true Stony Pointer. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
A few weeks ago, he's always down there in part-time.
Sure.
So anyway, he sees me coming. He's running truck there. So he waited till I worked up to him, picked the paper, walked around the side. He throws the cup out. But I didn't look to see who was in there. I looked up when I was ready to give it to him by the mouth, and it was Leslie.
So his cousin was playing a little trick on him. Let's see who's coming to pick up the game at the box, I believe. Yes. Well, that's very interesting. Mr. Basico, would you like to say a little something, or it's totally up to you guys? We're going to get a couple pictures with our flags, and I'm going to let Mr. Jobson come up as well. But go ahead.
I'm very surprised to see my family up there today. All my daughters and my son is here, and my wife. And they all don't even live locally here, but they just fight the heck out of it. Thank you all. And thank you all for coming too. Appreciate that. Thank you.